Hello and welcome to another episode of Better Than Wolves. I'm Rathan01 and let's get started. Alright, so apparently I recorded an entire 45 minutes. I'm just going to trim it down to 35 and did a couple of interesting things, but then after I checked out the files, I realized I somehow muted my microphone. So pretty much wasted the whole time. And I know my voice isn't, that great that you hang on my every word, but I'm figuring all you got is game sounds. It's probably going to be a bit boring, so I'll just show you what I did. Only almost died once. So I basically expanded this a little bit. I'm going to be putting the cows over in this section and the sheep over in this section. I'm going to try and get grass throughout the whole thing. And then I'm going to put the pigs probably over here. So I did a bit of caving. And we'll just come down here. So before I did up in this direction all the way to the back. And this time I went down here. And there's another dungeon. Or another spawner. And it is a skeleton spawner. So my comment a little while ago, in I think the last episode, was that, man, there's a lot of skeletons down here. Now we know why. So I actually got 3 pieces of redstone, some bread, and I believe an ancient manuscript. So that's nice. I got redstone, and that's the end of the cave system. I've got 3 pieces of redstone, so that's nice. When I go exploring, I can actually make a compass. I've got about 12 more pieces of iron. So now I have, as you can see in my toolbar, an iron hoe. And I went and planted my pumpkin seeds, so they're growing. That's cool. I should have spread them out a bit. They grow better when they've got, you'll get more pumpkins quicker if you leave all 4 sides open once the plant is grown, which I think, that one I think's got one more growth stage. I think it kind of goes a little more yellow when it's fully grown. But yeah, if they have a chance of spawning on all 4 sides, random chance, and if you leave all 4 sides open, then that gives you 4 opportunities, as opposed to the way I did it here, where they can only grow on either side. So it'll be a little bit slow to get started, but I'll plant the other ones over here and we'll get moving. And this stupid mushroom just will not spread. I'm sure I don't have too much light. Usually if you have too much light, you can't plant them. Like if I put the torch right next to it, you couldn't plant it. So I should be okay. I've made a number of mushroom farms over the years of playing this mod, and that one just doesn't want to spread. So once it's daytime, I can go outside and show you my hemp farm. I got 10 hemp seeds, and this might also be new. I made a little drawbridge type of thing here with a pit, so if anything does try and come through, it should hopefully fall down in the pit. And alright, what do we have? Alright, so the next night I'm actually going to go fishing because next night should be a full moon. And you pretty much can just, you're raking in the fish. Apparently, it is literally like the best time to go fishing. Okay, here's another zombie that's going to die. Okay, so I can't get any eggs from the chickens because I used my seeds over there, so I'm really hoping that those pumpkins will pop up soon. And let's see. Let me dump some stuff in the chest before I go out there. Yeah, so there's the... Oh, yeah, I got a music disc. That's what I got. I got bread, redstone, a music disc, and one piece of wheat. And the one piece of wheat is awesome because now I don't have to spend iron to make shears to clip grass and lure sheep and the pigs. I can use the wheat. So that'll lure them and they'll follow me with that. My other sword is almost completely destroyed, or almost completely worn out. So I've kind of put that one away. I don't want to waste the iron because I can recycle the iron. Another creeper almost got me. Ended up blowing a deeper hole over here. A creeper underground. Let's see, a creeper got in while I was digging that hole, and he nearly blew me up. So I just got away from him. So here's the hemp farm. Hemp takes a ridiculously long time to grow. I think it's like three whole Minecraft days. 3 whole Minecraft days plus. So you want to kind of get that going as quick as you can, and this is as quick as I could because I couldn't get iron to make a hoe. That's the only way you can make a hoe, is either iron or diamond. And I haven't gotten down deep enough for diamond yet. I was hoping that cave would go down deeper, but it did not. So I'm going to grab a little more wood during the day here. Check out my tree farm. Some of them are getting close. Like those are, I think they've only got one more growth spurt to them, and then they'll be full. And I think that one's almost going to be fully grown. So I've got the irons cooking. That'll give me another ingot. So at this point, I've got that'll be 1 ingot. I need to find some more iron, so I want to have 3 ingots so that I can make an iron pickaxe. I need an iron pickaxe to dig down through the next level of strata of rock, the darker rock. You can dig it with the stone pick, but it takes like 2 minutes. It's ridiculously long. And that's kind of the whole tech progression. So the iron will get you able to dig down to the 3rd level of strata. Oh crap. Okay, raining's not good. Because mobs don't burn during the day, or during the rain when it's raining. They don't spawn, so I don't have to worry about any new ones out. But if something comes up out of a cave or out from hiding underneath a tree, I could get surprised. And Flower Child changed it so that when it actually storms, it's much more noticeable, because in the storm it's dark enough that mobs can spawn even in the middle of the daytime. What the heck? There's a sheep? What is that sheep doing out here? How did he make it out here? Oh, he's a long way from home. And now he's going to be dinner. Hello, dinner. Okay, gotta stop jumping. Alright, since I can actually plant these now, I will take those. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about this, because this is pretty much a big monster trap. Oh yeah, and I had a little bit of a creeper accident here. He blew up this whole area. He basically came up to that trap door, and I was standing close enough that he triggered. I thought I was far enough away, but apparently not. He didn't break his line of sight in time. And yeah, he blew up the whole entrance. Spiders were trying to get in. Yeah, that was not cool. And when I leave, I always make sure I pop open one of them. That way stuff can't wander in while I'm out. I think that one's fully grown now. It's a little more yellow. Alright, so we just put that in here. Okay. Alright, so we got all of those. I am cooking up some, changing cobblestone into smooth stone so that I can make a mill. I'll be able to grind up like bone to make bone meal for making the plants grow faster. Yeah, you can see that sword's just pretty much, there's no health on it whatsoever. It's probably only got a couple of more hits. Let's see. I can go down, let's make a couple of picks. Had to move the workbench from over there to over here, so it's more in the inside my base as opposed to stuck in the doorway. Alright, let's put some of this away. Grab some more sand. Why do I have 2 stacks of cobblestone? I don't know. Still not enough wool to make anything out of. Yes, chickens, I hear you. Need some more torches. Too many tools here. There, put that down there, move that over there. All right. Is it getting dark? It's getting dark. All right, so I know that when it's raining, it's supposed to be better fishing. So now I'm wondering if it's raining and if it's a full moon, how good the fishing's going to be. Yep, yeah, there's definitely some, oop. That was a squid who's looking to snack on me. So, let's go. Oh, no, that's already baited. Let's see how this works. Because it's evening. Evening's a good time. Morning and evening. Yeah, there we go. Got a fish. Nice and quick. There we go. Yeah, this is the kind of fishing. Oops. Up there. Because I definitely was starting to run a little low on food. Oops. So this full moon, you can just rip them out of the water. It's like they're jumping on the hook. This is the only time that fishing is even like somewhat fun. You can pretty much use up a stack of rotten flesh in like 5 minutes. Maybe not even 5 minutes. According to how lucky you are on the throws. Oh, what's it doing? Yeah, sometimes it gets caught on the bounding box of your house, but you need to make your house secure so that the squids don't pull you in the water. Like this one's looking to try and do. Just high enough that he'll swim kind of under me, and then he can't get me because he's actually kind of under me. Oh, come on. I saw it go down. It's baited. There we go. Maybe I pulled it too soon. I don't know. Too quick on the click. Yeah, look at that. That didn't even settle yet. Man, look at all the squid. What the heck? Well, that was weird. Hit the water and just kind of stayed under. I'm glad I checked the moon, because I wouldn't have been able to see it with this heavy rain. This is almost like it was like the weather yesterday was nuts. There was a massive storm. Huge amount of lightning, torrential downpour. It started off with a drizzle and then hail, small hail. Then it really ramped up. It was like somebody had a fire hose pointed at the windows. Then there was bigger hail. Then there was more torrential downpour. And then there was bigger hail. Lightning was flashing. Thunder was going. It was crazy. Wait a minute. Okay, I did get a fish. Huh. Didn't even realize it. It hit the water, went under. I thought it was just kind of stuck, but apparently I had a fish that quick. I never have enough bait to last the entire night. Whenever it's a full moon, when I've actually realized it's a full moon and I actually have the opportunity to go out fishing, it's usually I'll have barely a stack. I actually had a pretty decent amount this time. So that is a good chunk of food. I wish I had some wheat, because then I could make bread and make tasty sandwiches, but wheat's going to take a while. Wheat only exists in villages, so you can't just find wheat laying around. Or like how you do in vanilla, where you kind of beat the grass and come up with wheat seeds. That doesn't work in Better Than Wolves. So you have to find a village, and it has to be a village with people actually in it. All the villages that are, close by are all abandoned. So there's actually the buildings are there. There's no villagers. It's like the doors are gone, the windows are gone. The fields just have grass growing in them. They're abandoned. So that kind of forces you to go out into the world and explore. So you've got to find villages. The farther away you go from your spawn point, the more of a chance you have of finding a village with useful stuff in it. So you can find wheat, and you'll find wheat at any village where there's a villager. And there are partially abandoned villages with only a couple of villagers and wheat, a little bit of wheat. Then there's full villages that have that can have wheat and either carrots or potatoes. But you won't find a village that has both or all three. It's either wheat and carrots or wheat and potatoes. And the rains ended. And yes, it was a full moon. So I think I probably should have made this out of glass. That way I could see. It looks like the sun might just be starting to come up. Yeah. I really like the way this texture pack does the sky. Alright, I'm hearing... I'm hearing skellies. I think they're the ones that are underground here. There's got to be a cave down here. I'm going to have to check that out sometime. Alright, I don't think it's quite up enough yet. Okay, well, all the squids are gone, so... Somebody fell down in the hole over there. It might be a skeleton. So let's see. That's starting to grow, so that's good. Who's in the hole? Hello, skeleton. Oh man, I left an I left a lip. He's on fire. And now he's no more. Okie dokie. Alright, they're all growing. Ah, look at that! I got another. It finally did something, and I get another one. So, I will move him over here, where he won't. Yeah, I'll put this one over here, and he won't block a pumpkin spawn. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, mushrooms have a weird growing thing. It's kind of a 9x9 area, and you keep the number of pumpkins low, and they'll spawn more. You gotta keep them under a certain number. It's an interesting mechanic. I don't remember how many pieces of food that cooks. How much does one piece of wood cook? I think it's 4. I think it's 4 because you get 2 planks out of it, and each plank will cook 2 pieces of food. All right, let's make a mill. So to make a mill, you make a gear like this. One gear in there, and a bunch of smooth stone, and you get a mill. Then you can make a hand crank for the mill. Where do I want to put it? I'll put it downstairs. Well, let's put it over here. Alright, so put that down. Place the hand crank on top of it. I will take 1 bone. Alright, so if you notice, I do the hand crank, and I lose part of my food. And now I have bone meal. So it ground up the bone into bone meal. Now I have bone meal, which is a fertilizer. I'll put that there, there, and there. get those kicking. That will increase their growth rate, and it will increase how quickly it tries to make a pumpkin. I can also put that out on the hemp, and it will make the hemp plant grow faster, or it will make it actually grow more hemp. It kind of does like the reeds, where it does like a level, you know, one on top of the other, and you leave the bottom stalk and you let the top stalk grow. When it grows up one, you knock it off, leave the bottom, and then it just spawns another one top. So it keeps growing the top. You keep knocking the top off to let the bottom is kind of like the stem, and you're just kind of plucking off the flower top. So that's good. So we've got ourselves a millstone. I've got food. I showed you guys what went on there. We're just cleaning out some of the area here for resources. I think that's probably everything I want to show. Oh yeah, when the monsters fall down in the hole, they'll fall down right here, and since it's only 1 block tall, they can't get through because they can't crouch or crawl. So they'll fall down in here, and I can just kill them easily and get their stuff. So it becomes a little, I've killed a creeper and a skeleton in there so far. And I think I'm going to make this into a little killing room so that I can have a bunch of rotten flesh for fishing. Because fishing, until I get the seeds going really good, fishing is a very good food source if you catch it at the right time. So let's grab some, let's grab some fish. Alright, so 8. Oh, it did 8. Okay. Yeah, that was right. It basically, it rewards you for keeping the logs, because you're using up a lot of, you're basically wasting a lot when you make it into planks. Then you get the sawdust and you get the bark. So this counts all those parts together in one item. So you get all the burning power of all those individual parts in one piece. More potential energy, I guess, is what it would be. So that's about a half an hour, and I believe I will probably, I'm going to call it an episode. I'll probably go downstairs, finish off digging out some of the ground and putting the more grass in so that it's all grass down there. And maybe now that I have wheat and I can bring the creatures in, I might get them situated downstairs. I'll record it just in case anything interesting happens. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you either learned something or you know, just could waste some time watching one of my videos. And I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode if you're interested, and have a good day.